See, this is why I will be the one to cock block people, man. You would have made them wait to just like get that little piece of dialogue and then cock block.
Yeah, but it would have been funny if we started this episode. It's like I just entered the elevator and.
No, you gotta do it before the trial actually starts.
That's true.
We've done this for 4 chapters, man.
I feel like the trial's gonna be long, so it's probably gonna be a couple of episodes.
Oh, I know it is gonna be a couple of episodes.
Especially with how, oh, I don't know. Last trial kind of went pretty well, considering I was getting a lot of things right, more than usual. Okay.
Right, go check out your notes if you need it.
No, okay, we do it live.
Oh, okay.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, I love boxing.
All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Good luck, I don't have to
your
talk as much.
votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
It's a woman.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
You have to be stupid.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
Okay.
But she has legs and stuff.
Okay, can we move on from this?
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
Is that really how far low the bar is right now?
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
We're really doing this.
Her traits?
One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Okay. Well, her face is still there. Her gloves.
I got it!
I got it!
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
I mean, we do now, so sorry.
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
God damn, dude. Dropping the bomb on her. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that the corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here, and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to. No! Make my argument.
This is a real thing because of his dumbass.
God dang it! All right, what's false? Which one of you is false?
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Okay, you're dumb.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Okay, wasn't wearing gloves.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I understand, thank you, Byakuya, but now I have to make an argument against it. All right, let's just say.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
The body analysis says. They told you the upper half of the body remains because of this upper. The bottom half. Okay, so it's not that one because it's that one just talks about the upper half of the body. So it has to be this.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the
Okay.
explosion.
Well,
yeah, she must have been wearing gloves, because that corpse is absolutely...
Okay, so my two options are, okay, and I'm being analytical here because I want to save hearts instead of die.
That...
Kyoko,
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
It wasn't true!
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Okay.
She was wearing gloves before.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is
Oh, please hit it! Oh.
This entire discussion.
Okay, but that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. According to my critical thinking skills,
Kyoko. Okay,
that is the answer.
they got burnt up and...
Then she was wearing gloves before.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Kaboom!
No, it's wrong.
Critical thinking, guys. Let's go.
No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
Yep. True.
Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
True.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Yeah, well, you don't gotta call her out like that.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Hero?
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
Well, Kyoko.
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Why did we have to go through it? She's right there. Of course, it doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have
I mean,
been
there's a reason
obvious
you've been
since
held
she's
back like 3
standing right
times.
here.
Wait, what? 3 times?
He's been hero.
Oh yeah.
He's
Okay,
been held
so
back,
then,
remember?
who's the
Yeah.
real victim?
Oh, true.
First, we need to figure that out.
Thank you.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Don't think about it as circles. Think about it as like a downward spiral. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Okay, sure. Let's make another argument. Who's lying out their ass?
If Kyoko really is still alive,
Oh my god, shut up.
then who died?
Dude.
There's gotta be some
Those were
way to
2
figure
cool
it out.
boxes.
Yeah.
The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Fake nails, fighting with the dead body. I didn't even get to... The first 2 were so
Kyoko
stupid, I kinda...
really is.
Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
It was.
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well,
Well, if we can't identify the body...
we can.
Then there's nothing else we can do,
We can,
right?
but how? We need to figure out who the victim was before we can do anything else. Okay,
If Kyoko really is still
Well,
alive,
I mean, it's probably the body analysis.
then who died?
No, it's not the body analysis.
There's gotta be some way to figure it
Fake
out.
nails, tattoo on the right hand. Tattoo on the right hand.
The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any
Yeah,
description in it. Well, if we can't identify the
Oh,
body...
I can't hit
Then
him!
there's nothing else we can do, right?
Maybe I should have played with the mouse.
If Kyoko
Okay.
really...
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Gotta be... I don't think so. The face was... And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Clear it.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Ah, got him!
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
Yeah.
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Okay, he's the killer.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
I never even got a meter. What the heck?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
It's funny hearing the voice actor say it.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's
Oh,
not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to other information, we can have the victim's identity should become clear. To other information, you say? Is the profiles here? Oh yeah, this one.
I got it!
I got it!
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is really... Oh. Dog? Wolf? Okay, wolf. L. L. F.
I remember the first time you did this, you just started shooting every letter, just killed yourself.
Yeah!
I was like, there's no time to wait. Dude, we have 3 minutes.
Oh, there you go. This one was an easy one anyway.
Now I understand.
It's because, like, there was like one letter on top of the other one that I wanted to shoot.
Representation of Fenrir
It's
is
like, fuck, get out of the way and
wolf.
just killed yourself.
Yeah!
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse
Oh,
mythology.
there it is.
A huge world-ending wolf.
It's a
Yep,
world
see, I know
ender.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like, the wolf keeps getting bigger and bigger. It doesn't stop growing.
What the heck?
He's
That's
the
why it has the
child of
capability-
trickster
yep.
god Loki, and
Oh.
female
Oh, there you go,
giant.
Loki. There you go, too.
Wow!
See, I know this stuff.
After
What
all
the
this time, we finally got a glimpse of
I
the
love
literary
mythology when it comes to, like, Greek, Norse, and stuff like that. Japanese.
Tattoo.
Okay.
Then that means
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
But hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
We never even got to meet her.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool last trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Hmm?
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Your heart's beating a little fast there.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool guy.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then One of us killed Mukuro?
Can't. Monokuma did it.
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, there can only be 2 suspects. Makoto, me, and Kyoko, me!
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The 4 of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the 4 of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
Well, the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Okay.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body?
Yep.
Oh, but what time did we find the body?
9.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
9.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot right now.
Okay, we'll get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
It's a very large time frame.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Okay then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. The blood is still wet. Alright, who's full of shit?
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
Nice.
So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
It's probably the 7:30 one.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Ring clears.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have it.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
God, I'm pressing the wrong buttons.
Time to commit murder, I should think.
So
Including.
Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Yes,
We've established a time
Byakuyatogami.
frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Oh, God. What? Oh, Makoto, don't scare me like that. Makes me think something weird is going on. Yeah, think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction somewhere.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at
Is
night.
it this one? Okay, that's that one.
No, that's wrong.
I had the bullet right. Just not the full of shit one.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such
Excuse me?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
Make sure you're old enough.
Huh?
People at home.
Oh, yeah.
If you're old enough, you should know. If you're not, why are you watching this series?
entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why.
Oh, don't fucking tell me I have to play rhythm. I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that the body got wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence and that should do it. Is it? Yeah, it is.
I admit nothing. No! No! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No!
Fuck. Fuck.
Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Fuck.
Here
Nobody
we go again.
believes me. Here we go again, guys. Down the rhythm rabbit hole I go.
Is this?
It's not over, bro. It's not over. Chill.
I refuse to give up yet.
I refuse to give up yet. Am I in the mood to deal with this? Yeah, there it is.
I was like, there's no way you don't remember.
No! Are you trying to blame me?
You should have saved it.
Nothing.
Saved what?
Your special mover.
Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Oh wait, can you only use this once per trial or something?
I admit
I wouldn't know, because I never used it.
Oh.
I actually knew the rhythm games they were easy for me.
Are you trying to blame me?
Oh, it's out! It's out! I ran out!
Nothing. No! That's enough. Are you trying to blame me?
I always full comboed these, so I didn't even remember about the fever time.
How can you say it wasn't the
body analysis?
I hate you. I don't know anything.
Was I too late?
Hold on.
Yep.
Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Before
How
body.
can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
I just shoot it.
This should prove
There we go. I didn't know
Just remember
rhythm
what the
time ran
body
out.
was like after the explosion, and you'll
That's
see
not gonna
why
last
it
forever,
wasn't
man.
the sprinkler.
I thought it was.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
You must be dumb.
sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
We had to put out the fire.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh, so that's a very small time frame now.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Okay.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No! I refuse to believe it! Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing.
Hmm?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Weird thing to say. Are you the killer or something? Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Okay.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Certain something at the skin that we used to cover the body. It could have been... There it is. I got it!
You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover
Was
the
that a
body with the
backhanded
tarp,
compliment?
and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Boom. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want me to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have been touched. The tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body.
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
Can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Whoa! Is it a Mickey? Yeah, it's a Mickey. Alright, who's full of shit?
Yeah, press start.
First start.
Yeah. Cool. Next time on Astral Revengers.
I'll make my argument, guys. Later.
Bye.